I think they're gonna win. I think they have some high chances of choking in playoffs with some of their players, so I will take advantage of that and stomp them.
Hey guys, this is Pedro back with another interview covering LEC Spring Playoffs. I'm here accompanied by Humanoid, the mid laner for Fnatic, one more time, fresh off of a victory over Team Vitality to progress to the lower bracket finals of said playoffs. And so, Humanoid, I'm sure you're feeling like $1,000,000 coming off of that series. So yeah, just initial thoughts. How are you taking in this result for you in particular?
I think I'm pretty happy with today. I think I had a lot of fun. This series was just perma fighting, so I enjoyed it and I'm happy.
Oh yeah, as you said, permafighting, chaos, absolute chaos. I think every single, except for one match of the series, kind of went below or above 50 kills. Overall. And yeah, how chaotic was it for you to just kind of go through that kind of stuff against a Vitality team that just kind of never really seemed to give you any sense of reprieve from the chaos?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of expected that they were just gonna fight everywhere before the game even started, so we knew what we were getting into, and we were just matching them in the fights. We were not really scared to fight them and skill check them, and I think, yeah, that was the most important thing.
Yeah, and now focusing on game four because I think that was the most chaotic of all matches in that series. And I mean, there was plenty of um, pickoffs and from players from both sides. It's just everything, all that kind of thing, mashed together all at once. And yeah, game four. What kind of set the difference for you guys to then come out on top against Vitality, which at certain moments, they were in a position to kind of extend this series to a game five.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last game we kind of had it. We were winning really hard, so we should have ended way faster. But I think we played the later fights really bad, and they managed to come back, and so we didn't have that much damage to kill the Renekton, who was just healing everywhere. So yeah, we just didn't play the fights well, and that's pretty much it.
What do you think made the difference for you guys to then take down Vitality overall, not just in that final game of the series, but just overall in a general sense?
I think I think I think team fighting was the most important. I think we played just better team fights in a 5v5 than them. They usually, or they a lot of the times just went in without thinking, and then some of them died. So I think that was the edge that we had.
Yeah, for sure, and yeah, it's a continuation with this result, a continuation of the teams run through the lower bracket. I mean, taking down Heretics Vitality, and then now going up against BDS, a team that has stayed at the top alongside you guys and G2 within the LEC for the past two splits, ongoing, including this one. I mean, taking on BDS, anything that kind of worries you for your next opponent? Anything else of that like?
Uh, I'm not really worried about them. I think we can win against them. They're not really that good. So I mean, even though we are not really that good either, I think we are better than them, and we just need to show it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And yeah, talking about some of the things that you said, just now, not good at certain things. Exactly, what are the things that you feel the team is not really as good right now that you feel the team should be better on? Not just focusing on just like after this series, but on a general sense, overall split, including playoffs and regular season. What do you think are the things that the team needs to just tweak on further?
Uh, I think in the past few weeks, our biggest problem was that we were scared to fight and to match the enemies in fighting. But I think today we managed to kind of fix it and did pretty well in that. So I think, yeah, fighting was like being scared to fight is our biggest issue, and I think if we can continue how we played today, it's not gonna be an issue anymore. But we'll see.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. We've seen improvements in that series against Vitality, just matching their pace and just taking them down in their own game. And yeah, just now also just focusing on the entire year. Last time I talked to you, it was during the winter split, and it was around the time in which basically everyone was trying to get to know each other, and just mostly the majority of the teams were sticking together in the league standings. And now that we are in this position, now that you kind of had like plenty of reps, scrims, officials, anything else of the like, logged in under your belt, all that jazz. How have you viewed the progression of Fnatic, of this team, to just not just get to the position where you guys currently are in the lower bracket, but also maintain that high level throughout this 2024 season?
Yeah, so I think at the start of this split we improved a lot from last split, where I think we played kind of not that great for the entire split, and then I think this split we played really well for the most part until a few weeks ago, where we started playing really bad. So it was kind of up and down, and right now we are picking it up, and I think we are playing better every single week. But overall, I think the improvement from especially last split to this split was pretty big.
What about you in particular? Because like you definitely popped off in the latter stages of this series, but also of course, maintaining yourself as one of the key points for this team, and just being competitive in first place, maintaining that position, and stuff of that juncture. What about your progression in particular? What do you feel is like the biggest thing that you kind of had to tweak on for yourself specifically, be it in or out of the game?
I think the biggest difference from, or at least from last split, is that I'm more decisive, and I just like, if I want to do something, I will tell everyone to do it, and we just go for it. And yeah, I think before I wasn't doing it that much, so I think that was the biggest difference.
Staying within that topic, of course, when we were looking at this team at the start of the year, of course we were talking about the new addition within the side. It's Chun, I believe, of course. And then now that we've been able to just see more of him, and just having him get acclimated to the team and a new region, what would be the one thing that you feel is the biggest, that marks the biggest difference between this spring team to the winter team? What would be the one big difference for you?
With June or overall?
Well, you can say for both parts. You can split it into both if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I think, as I said, the biggest difference from last split to this one is that last split we didn't have any, like, we didn't really know what we are doing. I think everyone just kind of played on their own, and no one really, like, we didn't do anything together. And this split, I think we are much more of a team, I guess, where everyone is part of one play that we all do together, and then it works out much better. Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, like again, now going back into just the future, just BDS and stuff of that nature. How do you view your chances of just taking a team such as BDS and just possibly also qualifying for MSI or anything like that?
I mean, I'm confident in myself and in my team, so I think they're gonna win. I think they have some high chances of choking in playoffs with some of their players, so I will take advantage of that and stomp them.
I mean, of course, adding a little bit of spice to that, I really do like that. I mean, giving me more content to just go off of. And yep, I really appreciate you just giving me the time. Once again, Humanoid, really appreciate it. That said, really appreciate it. I don't know why I'm saying the same things 3 times already, but you get the point already. But yeah, thanks so much for the interview. Really appreciate it. 4 times, and yep, take care for the next one.
Thank you as well.